This is our unboxing and review for the Big Shock.
Unboxing this gun. This is the Mega Big Shot, and so I already took most of the tape off of this just to speed up some time, but I'm going to cut the rest of that off. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to unfold the box, and that part folds down, and then over here there's a little undo thing, and then basically that flips up, and you got some ties in the back there that you could untie, but I have a knife here, so I'm just going to cut them off. Like that. Then you'll have your blaster there, and then you'll have these ties in your box, and then you will have two darts that come in there right up, and you should be able to get at your darts. Again, with any gun, you're going to want to buy more darts. These are the Mega darts. Again, this is a Mega series gun. So that brings us to our review section, and basically it's a Mega gun. It shoots the Mega darts from things like a Centurion, Magnus, the Cyclone Shock. There's a Thunderbow. This gun, fairly simple. Basically how it works is there's a one dart into there, you have a priming piece in the bottom there, and then your trigger is the gray piece there, so if I fire it quick, it'll go and it just shoots right out. So this gun is super small. It is pretty much a jolt in a Mega series, so it is the size of a Triad. Its effective range is probably like 15 feet, give or take, and yeah, it's easily concealable. If you don't want to invest money in a bigger Mega gun like a Centurion, which could cost 40 bucks, you're better off getting something smaller like this where you can easily conceal it and pull it out and bang. But otherwise, this gun is not something you would be using as a main or probably even a sidearm in most of your battles. It is kind of cool looking, and I'll give them that. Again, it's got the one shot in there, and then you can hold a second dart in here, in the back there, and then if you take that out, there's a little peepee hole in the front of there that you can see through, and it's kind of like a scope, but a scope on a pistol is kind of stupid. Here in America, this is my first gun with a gray trigger, so I'm kind of excited about that. Otherwise, most of them are all orange, I think, unless you paint them or something. I think some of the older ones are like green. But anyways, it's got the Mega color scheme, most of them. So if I grab my Magnus here, as you can see, that red is pretty much the same, the gray pretty much the same, and then that orange pretty much the same. So it says Nerf on here, it's got Mega on there, it's got Big Shot on there, and then it's got the End Strike. It is not an End Strike Elite gun, so again, you're not going to be getting 75-foot ranges like you are with your Centurions. Again, that's why the effective range of this gun is roughly 15 feet. That about wraps it up for this gun. Not real complex. There's no tactical rails or clips where you can put stuff on anywhere. No stock attachment because that would look kind of awkward. Yeah. There's no sling adapters on this unless you count the trigger loop as one. Otherwise, basically, this gun, I would pay roughly $4 for a gun like this. So if you see one somewhere, for whatever reason, it's discounted to $4, I would get it. But if it's discounted to $6, I'm not paying for it. Yeah, I wouldn't really recommend this. Out of all the Mega series guns, I recommend the Magnus. The other gun I would recommend you getting, other than the Magnus, would be the Cyclone Shock. That one Again, it's basically a Maverick, or a Strong Arm is the elite version of the Maverick, and that is basically a mega version of it. So I would much rather stick with something like this for a little bit more than go with a smaller gun like the bigshock. I'm not going to do a shooting test on this video because it's kind of pointless, because the range is 15 feet. And thanks for watching. Alright, here's your big shot. Shot 4. Shot 5. There you go. Alright guys, so here's that Magnus shot. Wow, okay. So that is out of range of the camera. And that one landed at about 35 feet. Yeah, so if you can see way up there, yeah, you can't even see that far. So the first shot of the Magnus landed at like 33 feet. And then we have one way up here. And I don't even know, that's like 50 feet. So yeah, as you can see, that is way better with the Magnus there. And shots pretty much doubled in range. And yeah, your rate of fire is also a lot quicker. So again, get the Magnus, not the big shot.